Yes, my name is Terry Fletcher. I am the chairman of the Caribbean Association of Roads. We were founded in 2009. We have made modest progress over the years, but we look as if we are going to be sustainable.
Okay. So what would your message to the Caribbean road community be?
Well, if I can quote from my last presentation, I would say that we would like to exploit the lowest bearing fruit in road safety. In other words, we are looking at strategies for road safety in the Caribbean. We want to see how we can reduce fatalities. There are lots of funds, resources floating about, but there are ways of analyzing the problem and exploiting the lowest bearing fruit.
Okay. And how can the IRF help to expose the lowest hanging fruit?
They're already doing that, and I think they can do much more of that. I mean, it's very interesting to note that the IRF, which covers millions of people all over the world, have focused, and I'm so happy about this, on the Caribbean, which only has a population of 5 million people. And I think we are very impressed and happy that they have been able to have these conferences here every year since the beginning of the decade of road safety. And it looks as if they're going to continue until the end. And in fact, I've even been thinking that how could we persuade them to stay even after the end? So just by coordinating this conference has helped significantly in getting some messages across, and it's all part of the lower bearing fruit.
So what are your thoughts on the Congress? Have you...
It's been an extremely successful Congress. Disappointingly, there were less people than the first Congress, but we know that there are lots of political things happening in the Caribbean right now. There are 3 of the territories that have elections this month, and there are all sorts of distractions. So I think that notwithstanding those distractions, I think that there were some key people at this Congress. There were some key discussions, decisions taken, and I think it augurs well for the future.
Okay. So you've been to this Congress before. What made you come back this year?
Well, maybe I'm a special case. I have been to every single Congress, and I really like to go to every single one of them. Although I would also like to find people who have the passion, who can sort of work along with me. We've got a couple of those, and we're looking for some more of them. I don't want to be chairman for life. I want to hand over to a younger person like yourself.
So do you think the IRF would be able to help you find people that have the same passion as you in order to bring more people to this conference and support the organization?
Yes, there will be. I've been talking to Les about this. I've been telling him of some of our problems with finding suitable people in the Caribbean, and we're working on it.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to add about the Caribbean road community or the Congress or the IRF in general?
Yes. I would like to see, among other things, if I can be opportunistic, I would like to see some way where we can have a kind of a Caribbean desk at the IRF in Washington. I like to see also some way where we can, because, I mean, admittedly, road safety is a good thing, but we have to have roads to have road safety too. And one of the visions of the Caribbean Association of Roads is setting up a network of roads in the Caribbean, linking to the Americas. And so I would like to see some of that vision being realized over the years. It has already started. We can now drive in South America around the Guyanas. We could have a Guyana safari. We have had a safari from Georgetown to Port of Spain. And people ask, well, what about the water? And I tell them that we have ferries. So we can drive into Venezuela and then to Trinidad. And so we have car ferries in the Southern Caribbean. And so with the connections of overland and ferries, we can get all the way from Georgetown eventually to Jamaica.